One of the biggest complaints people have about living in San Diego is the lack of affordable housing. But a new proposal is aimed at changing that.
Yeah, today, 2 county supervisors teamed up with the San Diego Foundation to announce a plan to build 10,000 affordable homes on government-owned property.
The Child Welfare Center used to sit on this now empty plot of land in Linda Vista. It's owned by the county, and as you can see, it's no longer in use. But later this month, that will all change as developers break ground on 126 affordable housing units for seniors.
The cost of homes continue to go up. We're going to continue to fight to bring them down.
San Diego County Board of Supervisors Chair Nathan Fletcher says this Linda Vista project is just one small example of what's to come. Today, he and fellow supervisor Tara Lasser-Remer announced a proposal to form a so-called government land action strategy. Together with the San Diego Foundation, they plan to work with all 18 unincorporated cities in the county to find unused government property and build 10,000 affordable homes over the next 3 to 5 years.
Our goal is ambitious, not 112 here and 14 there and 22 here. We want to do 10,000 units.
Here's how it will work. The San Diego Foundation has already pledged $10 million to get some of these projects off the ground. It's their largest single grant in organization history, and they hope to raise another $90 million. Developers will then lease the land from the county for as little as $1 and pay for the remaining costs.
This permanent revolving fund will leverage public, private, and philanthropic dollars to accelerate the production and preservation of housing, as well as create equitable, sustainable, community-focused housing.
According to county leaders, the region has a shortfall of 90,000 homes and needs to build an additional 90,000 by the end of the decade to keep up with population and job growth. Chair Fletcher says this will help with that and ultimately people's quality of life.
You know, people shouldn't have to drive an hour and a half to get to work. They ought to be able to live in the neighborhood. They ought to be able to work. They ought to be able to spend time with their families and their kids, and we need more quality, affordable housing all across San Diego County.
And the Board of Supervisors will vote on the proposal June 13th. As homes are being closer to being built, I'm sure a lot of people are asking, how can I buy one of those homes? Well, the county will share information as it gets closer to who is available to apply to buy one of these homes, which again are for low-income housing.
One of the top concerns, top complaints by taxpayers, and it looks like they're using resources in hand to solve this. This isn't a big budget issue. They're not spending a lot of money. They're using resources that the county already has.
Exactly. You know, you drive through the county and you see these plots of land that have nothing on them, or buildings that are closed that aren't going to reopen, and they're all owned by the county, which essentially means they're owned by us, the taxpayer. Right. And that was Chair Fletcher's point, is that the taxpayers own this land. Let's put it to good use to help the taxpayers. And I know it's going to take a few years to get all these homes up and running, but it is a start, and we are getting there. Yeah. Again, it's a marathon, not a race.
In the meantime, we do have a crisis, and we're going to have to be creative with ways to solve that problem.
Exactly.